free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. More stuff for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Eagles and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Blaine Enlow gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Rich Rubin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 12:40.
A ball and a strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
3-1 to him now. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Fader is there and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second, the shortstop, Barack Brinkley.
Now it'll be Barack Brinkley.
Together now, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's how it gotta be. So stop trying to be loud.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side. Not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He will lead this one off today.
Alex.
First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's gone 2 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. David Fletcher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Outside. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
And here he is, right on cue, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. The 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Anthony Rendon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High and deep down the left field line. Two out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Trout at third with 2 away. Hot shot down the line. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's gone 3 for 4. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Upton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Christian Vasquez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And now here is Hunter Renfroe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your Benz, huh? That ain't yours, that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Max Kepler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Kepler.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the back. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Ariz today. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it. Really impressive hitter.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Perez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's got 1 hit in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Kepler on third with 2 out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Twins 0. Indians coming up. You're tuned to Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
So stepping in is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Lifted into center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
1-0 the count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now here is Eddie Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster. So the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. And stepping in, Miguel Sano, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's the first offering. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Two and 2.
Ball 2.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into his windup, the 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. In a row.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice. Si de
persona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para...
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So here is Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Tapia.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first down.
Batting second.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 0 for 5. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Blackman at second with 2 down. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
He's set. The 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Herman Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Turner is on his way home. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Tapia. He's there and records the first out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Soto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
1-1, here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, in the air now out to right field. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Rockies nothing. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Past battles with Scherzer. He's just 2 for 9.
25. C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. No one on with one down, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Strike out 2-2.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To 2-2 now.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth.
heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over, and now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. Was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin.
It starts with me, I must admit.
I've been a problem,
but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me a solution. It starts with me, I must admit.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball. Next on the show. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay.
High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Ready now is Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. And there's one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Brian Hayes digging in now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. In his career against this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. This is hit softly to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Behind 0-2 now. Molina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he is in there.
The pitcher, number 22.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 35, Lane Thomas.
First offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. One and 0. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. It's over.
Wow. Check it.
one, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Career line against Greinke. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. sent out to straightaway center field. Strong is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Matthew Boyd gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
Pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Altuve owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. Line drive base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That misses 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Michael Brantley is on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So now here is Michael Brantley looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Line drive base hit. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Brantley on third. Correa stands at second. No outs. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint,
he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones is right there, one down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 3.
Stepping in next, Miles Straw. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Now here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Mazzara is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Astros 5 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
First delivery to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Candelario leads off second with nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Hit out toward second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 55, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's another 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Tucker. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But, man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Jacoby Jones, the next to hit. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Baseball 101 at its finest right there. Just a beautiful example of a well-executed relay play to nab the runner at the plate.
Into the box now, Willie Castro. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A little bouncer. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Correa will put this one away, and the side is...
One shot is never enough. I just want
afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
George Springer the next to hit. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 107.
Fouled away. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-0.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sanchez has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate here is Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey.
Popped up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll take a look at ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well-liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as the O's are on the board first. It's 1-0. So here's Trey Mancini.
The designated hitter.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
The catcher.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Orioles lead it 2-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First delivery to him. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And it's fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Three 1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a ball rolled softly to second, right to him. And that's the second out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 8,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Right side and right into the shift. Galvis has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. High degree. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Johnson will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is foul right side. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this.
So now here is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So no need to wait, as here he is. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Cole's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Eddie Rosario is on deck. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Franmil Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball two. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 out, nobody on. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire.
living my name came alive. At the same time, I play my soul got bad. And literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012 gets that.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
First pitch, 105.
And he misses again, 2-0. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The next 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6.
High and deep down the left field line.
Rendon.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Albert now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Rendon is off of first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
With
that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Laureano stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
He took that bat right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right at the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Olson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 9.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Max Stassi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Stepping in once again is David Fletcher. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Into the box, Jared Walsh struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a little self-preservation down at first. One into in.
Hey. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
So now into the box is Brandon Nimmo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 105.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Down and away, ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Jose De Leon comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Jose De Leon.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Base is empty, 2 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Farmer's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And it's fouled away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lined into right, a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Winker stands at second with no outs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, it's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And that one yanked just foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting
for the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. The guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball called for strike two. Smith, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Another 0-2 coming. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
No outs, nobody on. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Batting seven.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. J.D. Davis the next to bat as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Smith leads off second with nobody out. Soft grounder left side. And that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
At the plate now, James McCann, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jacob
Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
First pitch of the AB now. And that misses inside 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Winker gets under it and makes the catch. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he fouls this one off. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Aaron Hicks.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Fouled away. Judge, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. One left for the Yankees. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock-solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And striding in is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fletcher.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 1-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, Patty Johnson.